And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against the Wizards, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Reddish. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He said a big key for them will be containing Trae Young. Coach said he can be streaky, but when he heats up, his deep range makes him tough to defend. Kevin, make that almost impossible to defend.
Okay, David, thanks.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Clock at 4. A second chance effort. And Capella sends it back. Reddish with the ball. A 32-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Lowry inside the line. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. So they take the lead. Young's got 5 points so far.
This is how you compensate for being 6'2". Trae Young sets his feet and gets it off quickly.
Van Vliet finds Johnson. Here's Siakam. Good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here is Young, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Outside Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Van Vliet, and Siakam has it in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Siakam.
These are the looks this offense is designed to generate. Siakam deadly close to the rim.
Young passes to Capella. The shake and the rejection by Ibaka. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Reddish. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A shot by Reddish, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
A shot by Lowry, wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Young taking his time here. He kicks to Collins. Passes it to Capella. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The first free throw is good.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 4-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Young to the left side wing. Hawks passing it around. It's stolen by Ibaka. Johnson outside. Van Vliet. Good defensive work there by Young.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Reddish. Goes up again. Hunter, no one around him. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Raptors trail by 3. And here's Lowry. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And finished off by Collins.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Pascal Siakam.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
And this was Lowry's go-to when he first entered the league, that mid-range jumper.
Young with the ball, covered by Van Vliet. Outside Collins. There's the pass to Capella. Over Ibaka. Again, the Hawks score. Raptors trail by 5. Now here is Lowry. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Teague, he's checked in for Hunter. The Raptors also with a sub. Gasol's checked in. And the Raptors with the ball. There's Van Vliet. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
High arcing shot.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Puts it up from 12. Young. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Lowry. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
That turnaround shot is clearly one of his favorites. He loves going to it anytime he gets an opportunity.
Young outside. At the top of the key, Capella. Teague for 3. It's rebounded by Gasol. The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Hawks leading by 3. And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness great. His toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
And here is Van Vliet, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Van Vliet with the bucket. Young with the ball. He's got 8. Pass to Capella. Tries it from 19. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Now Van Vliet. And the Raptors call time here. And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Damian Jones comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bembry in for Trae Young. Then for the Raptors, Anunoby, he's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And here is Teague. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit. Here's Bembry, guarded by Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bembry the pass to Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Raptors trail by 7. Now here is Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Powell, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague the pass to Herter. And a miss there on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Hawks leading. Teague feeling it out a bit. Inside, here's Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely. Can't hit from in close.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And he makes that one.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now here is Lowry. Here's on an open, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Take a look at the Hawks. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Raptors. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
I think it's safe to say that, for sure. They found their identity this season, and their confidence has only been building as the season has gone on.
Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for the Raptors.
That's his first personal foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Powell with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Gasol.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the game.
OG Anunoby. Shooting 1. Under 6.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Passes it to Dedmon. Kicks to Jones. Outside Teague. Lets it go from deep.
What drive by Gasol on defense, using his gigantic body to annoy shooters the best he can.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks ahead, up by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set and how it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
Bringing my defense toughness My experience playing with those two guys, one of the best in the game right now, and helping those two here, and with my experience, what I learned, I think I can help the team a lot, energy, and both hands on the floor.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
That's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Powell is out there with McCaw, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. We see a lot of big men, great in offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes. You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
And they're moving it up. Here's Anunoby. He nails it, and we're tied up. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reached this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Here's Gasol, and again, it's Toronto converting. Now with Atlanta, I think they wanted a fresh start a couple years ago, Steve, rather than be a middle-of-the-pack team.
Yeah, and a primary way to acquire stars is to reboot, dump salary, and nail your draft picks. Then, once you have the young nucleus in place, you add the veterans.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Powell. Outside Gasol. And the pass to McCaw. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Pass to Anunoby. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Toronto Raptors are an elite defensive group. Reasons why: they're long, they're smart, and they're experienced.
When you talk about the defensive IQ, Smitty, for the Raptors, where does that reveal itself?
For me, Kevin, their rotations, they are able to send help, double teams, and still recover and get out to shooters.
Free throw, good. Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. And so Teague gets 2 free throws. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Powell. Pass to McCaw. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Gasol. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Powell against T. And it's Herter, top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Herter's got 7 points.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Gasol, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Over a decade in Memphis for Marc Gasol. Even played his high school basketball there. Now a new phase.
And when you spend as much time in one city as Marc Gasol and mean as much as he did to the Grizzlies franchise in that city of Memphis, you know what, Smitty? It's got to be tough to move on.
I'm sure, Kevin, for both sides. Regardless of what he accomplished moving forward, his jersey is getting retired in Memphis. No question about it.
He's off on the first.
One of the best all-around bigs in the league. Gasol continues to modernize his game.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And then for Toronto, Johnson comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Norman Powell. And he sinks the second. Steve, we've heard Commissioner Adam Silver broach the idea of a mid-season tournament. How that would be structured, I don't know. But do you think that could possibly work?
Well, I think it's a possibility, Kevin. One, I think you definitely have to have the season shortened to 75 games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this in? Maybe 3 or 4 days after the All-Star game during that week. Expand that time off of maybe 3 or 4 days. It's possible.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
and you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight tape.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
That one falls.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Now VanVleet. Passes it to McCaw. And Siakam has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Pistons.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10. The dish to Hunter. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. pass to Capella. Over Ibaka. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Now, here's Reddish. He's covered closely.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high, high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
That's his second personal foul.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Hunter! 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
Johnson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And Toronto has possession. They trail by 7. Siakam looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ibaka. And again, Toronto no up. Atlanta with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. To the inside. 11 feet away. He doesn't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here is Van Vliet. Siakam inside. Atlanta with the rebound. Reddish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shots good from Young. Young's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Van Vliet. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Toronto calls timeout.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for McCall. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Siakam.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now here's Lowry. Back to Ibaka. Trying to end the drought. Atlanta with the rebound.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Here's Collins. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
The Hawks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from Reddish. Good on both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Van Vliet with it. Young's there. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's the reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Bembry's checked in for Hunter, and so he makes both from the line. Toronto with the ball, 15-point game. Lowry with the ball, and guarded by Capella. Yep, it counts. And it's 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
He's a great finisher for a player his size. When Kyle Lowry gets a step to the hoop, he's going for the bucket.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bembry. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Young passes the cup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so here's Toronto. Down by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Down low. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
The Raptors have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Throw good, Siakam.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. That one misses. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
2 on the clock. Young finds Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Raptors trail by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. First free throw is good.
One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Cam Reddish.
Ibaka, known for his rebounding and shot blocking, he's added to his game.
The Hawks leading by 13. To the wing right side. Three-pointer. Bembry misses. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Siakam. And it's 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here is Young. He's got 12. The Hawks working the ball around. Bembry kicks to Capella. Fires from the corner. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
There's Hollis Jefferson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. It's stolen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Stolen. Fast break Toronto. Here's Lowry. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Young against Lowry. Capella inside. Here's Bembry. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. Hawks lead by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jeff, you guys had a great first half. Is the key to the second half to continue to be that aggressive?
Yeah, we got to play defense. They're a really good team. They're going to play hard. They're real physical. We just got to come out and keep guarding.
Jeff, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Young, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Reddish. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Every season, Collins has a few games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Van Vliet. Ibaka outside. The pass to Lowry. Over Young. Rebounded by Capella.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Young, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the basket by Lowry.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Hawks leading by 7.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
And the rejection by Ibaka. Reddish's shot is good.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Lowry inside the line. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Van Vliet. Ibaka, the pass to Siakam. Missed inside.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Collins against Siakam. To the middle. Here's Young. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Young. Raptors trail by 10. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Siakam.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 12. Back to Van Vliet. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. The Hawks leading by 9. Outside Teague. Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter in Atlanta again with the bucket.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Hunter. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Lowry. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ibaka against Capella. Left side Collins, just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Siakam. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go, all the way if he can.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Hawks leading by 9. Teague with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And here's Collins from outside. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Teague leading the break. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And one great play leads to another with Teague. His fast hands and fast feet making things happen.
Raptors trail by 11. And the Raptors call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. And then for Toronto, Marcus All's checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Stanley Johnson. And McCaw is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here is Lowry. He's got 16. Here's McCaw. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Anunoby from deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from McCaw.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Hunter. 8 points for him, and it's blocked. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Raptors trail by 9. An accomplished family for Anunoby. His father's a professor. His brother played pro football.
And OG Anunoby, he's put together like a football player himself. A powerfully built player for a wing.
Good on the shot. McCaw has got 6 points.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Teague against Lowry. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. The kick out to Teague. From past the arc. But they get it back. Here's Hunter. He gets that one. 10 points for him.
Excellent pass from Detman. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and make plays for each other.
Raptors trail by 9. Passes to McCaw. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And again, it's Toronto converting. The Hawks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Offside Collins. There's the pass to Herter. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby in the corner. Misses the three.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Feeds it to Collins. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Raptors trail by 7. Anunoby passes to Lowry. Pass to Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
Finding an opportunity inside. It's a good read by Marc Gasol. He's one of our high IQ players that we have.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Herter. Knocks it loose. Like it's 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Gasol with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Collins. Now Dedmon. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Nailed from 3-point land. Herter's got 10 points in the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. Here's the floater. And he comes up with the deuce. Lowry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Atlanta making some changes. Damian Jones is checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kevin Herter. Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors. Now here's Teague. Pass to Bembry. Powell with it. Picked up by Teague. By himself. And the dunk by Powell.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. 17 points for Cam Reddish. Raptors trail by 5. And here's Lowry. He's got 20. Right side Gasol. Puts it up from 12. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his third foul so far. .141 left to play here in the third. Bembry kicks to Jones. Dedmon dishes to Jones. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Teague, deflected by Lowry, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. Raptors trail by 5. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. And the pass to Powell. The feed now to Gasol. Over Dedmon. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Teague against Lowry. Intercepted. Fast break Toronto. Lowry leading the charge. And he hits it to tie the game up. Lowry's got 23 points.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Pass to Bembry. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Some changes for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Yeah, you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hollis Jefferson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Siakam misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's Bembry. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks on top, up 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. So for Toronto right now, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Fred VanVleet out there with Norman Powell, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. Now here's VanVleet. Here's Gasol, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. So it's Toronto now. It's a 3-point game. Now here's VanVleet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the 2 rounds, Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots. Number 6.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Young outside, inside, Capella. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Gasol. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. They now take the lead.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Rush. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
At the line for the Hawks, Cam Reddish. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Collins checked in for the Hawks. He's off on the second.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
The shot's good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And Young kicks to Bembry. And Young, here we go. Good D by Siakam.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Cam Reddish. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 1. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Gasol finds Van Vliet. Siakam outside. 5 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Reddish's shot is good.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Siakam outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Collins passes to Capella. Out to the wing. Young from outside. Siakam pulls it in.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Reddish. Comes up empty down low. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Powell with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, an athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a two-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Atlanta with the ball. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Reddish. Back to Young. It's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The shot by Reddish, no good. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 13-4 run. Good chance here for Johnson. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Toronto leading by 4. Siakam with it. Dishes it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Now here's Reddish. Covered by Siakam. Collins up top. Over Johnson. Shot by Collins, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Powell, that's good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young up top, covered by Van Vliet. Young passes to Collins. Good on the 3-point shot.
That's his second 3-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Powell kicks to Siakam. Looking to get back on track here. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. That one goes in. And now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Now Van Vliet. Six on the shot clock. Johnson outside. From beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Young's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Powell. Now here's Van Vliet. After the miss from Trae Young. The pass to Siakam. Now here's Johnson. Ibaka outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Over Young. Bullseye. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young to tie it up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Young. And Capella sends it back. To take the lead, Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when he was drafted, there were questions, Smitty, about John Collins' best position. At 6'10", what do you think? Better as a 4 or a 5?
And you know what, Kevin? A lot of people called him a tweener. The way he's developed now, it's positional versatility. Whichever spot he plays, he's holding his own.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And it wasn't until midway through John Collins' second season at Wake Forest, Smitty, that he really jumps onto the NBA scouts' radar.
You're right. A 19-year-old sophomore. What he did, he led the nation in player efficiency rating. The production undeniable then and now.
And here's Lowry. From deep. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And Reddish with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Raptors trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They're over the limit. That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Raptors, that's foul, Siakam. At the line for 2.
Real good, Siakam.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Siakam hits them both.
You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit. He's continued to improve the shooting percentage both from the field and the line.
Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Reddish. Passes it to Capella. Here's Young. Rebound by the Raptors. With the teardrop. That one no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Lowry brings the double. Can he keep it going? A shot by Reddish, no good. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Here's Van Vliet. To the inside. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
The little fella with the big shot. Kyle Lowry never wants to shy away from the big moment.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Young.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
And the Raptors call time here. Guys, you got to like what Cam Reddish has done in this game so far.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Cam Reddish.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth
the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Hawks leading. Feeds it to Reddish. Baseline try. Again, the Hawks score.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Here's Van Vliet. And Lowry has it in the corner. Again, Toronto.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
Now, here's Young. D right on him. The trade. They get the rebound.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Collins grabs the miss.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
.102 left in the 4th quarter. Young with the steal. Hunter with it. Now the pass to Capella. Young outside. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Capella. Over in the corner, Reddish. Over Lowry. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Young outside. 5 on the clock. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Is all set in for Serge Ibaka. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line, John Collins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
The defense knew Lowry would most likely get the shot. He still came up with the clutch bucket.
Van Vliet. Ooh, off wide. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.